Huh. Received a message. A picture. What? What? No. 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 I'm not going back there. No, I'm done with this world. I'm just over and I'm done with it. No. 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 Well, hello internet. My name is Xander. And I think it's about time again we go down into the deep, dark void of human stupidity and ignorance and show you comments made about Africa. Now let's get this video over and done with before I end up committing suicide from sheer stupidity. Our first comment comes from Twitter, and the following person had this to say. Mark, I'm publicly asking you for help. One of the coolest things you could ever do is to help me in my time of need. You'd rather open up one school in Africa, like you really helped the country. I have to agree with the person that said this, because you see, Mark should not be opening up schools in Africa. You should maybe look at opening up a school near this person, where they can teach this poor geography impaired person the basics of geography. And then finally we can make the world a better place by teaching people that Africa is a continent but not a country. The world will become so much of a better place. Because you see, at least us Africans, we know that Africa is a continent and not a country. So we don't need those types of schools. We're fine, we're good. The following person had this to say on Twitter. Hey, here's an idea. If you don't want Ebola, don't go to South Africa. You see a random person on Twitter. You can avoid Ebola by not coming to South Africa. Because let's be honest, it's a common fact that now all Africans have Ebola. I don't know where it all came from, but we all have it. So the thing is, what we will do is we will come to you and give you Ebola. Because Africans get so much joy from going onto an international flight and simply just coughing and watching every Westerner shit themselves. Trust me, it is like so much fun. The following is a conversation on Facebook. James had this to say. Just learned that Africa isn't a country. Payola replies with a ha-ha, and then Becca asks, it's not? James answers, nope, it's not. Becca asks again, that's crazy. So is it a developing country or just a continent? Then James answers, I don't know, I'll find out later this semester and I'll let you know. Now you see, Mark must have followed my advice and opened up one of those schools that I was talking about earlier. And this person's clearly going there and now finally learning the difference between a country and a continent. And I'm glad that they learned Africa isn't a country but a continent. The world is now slowly becoming a better place. But I don't think Mark is doing such a good job on yet. He's still probably having to teach him, quite a couple of definitions. And I'm gonna help Becca out here. I'm gonna be serious here, I'm gonna help Becca out here. Becca, the difference between a developing country and a continent is that a continent is the aunt of a developing country. In 2010, South Africa ended up hosting the first FIFA World Cup ever in Africa. And it was like a major thing, like news agencies worldwide were reporting on it and stuff like that. And we got some interesting extracts from it. This is such an occurrence. Now you see here, this American news agency was talking about the World Cup, and this of course showing South Africa, but instead it's a picture of South America. And we know, if an American news agency says something is fact, it is fact. So does that mean I'm not South African anymore? Does that mean me talking about Africa is like pointless? What? Do you think I was depressed and shit and just deleting that script because of that comment? No. Pfft. That script was just crap. Thinking comment fucking effects. Our last example of sheer stupidity comes from the comment section of a YouTube video. The following person had this task. Do you have water in South Africa? 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 Well, thanks for watching. This is Xander, signing off.